to remotely vent the pod. Commander Naller just found some dusty fire extinguishers in my hand panel. So we can vent the pod to space, which will probably lose a bunch of our stuff. Or we can send in Dansko and Naller to put out the fire, and they'll probably take injuries. How do we feel we should go? I mean, it's only stuff, right? It's only stuff. It'll probably be a penalty to morale, whereas this will be injury. Vent the pod to space. Oh, we just lost 15,000 bucks. Oh, oh, morale decreases by 2. Damn it. That's annoying. All right. Let's keep going. Oh, we've unlocking our first flashpoint. Yes, yes, yes. Cool, if you had enough money to not need to stream ever, would you still stream? Yeah, absolutely, man. Streaming is just way too much fun. We will take a quick look at a shop to see what they have. They have a fully assembled Wolverine. AC10++, nice. I mean, I don't think we can go around buying the plus stuff right now. Although, that is really tempting. +4 accuracy PPC. I mean, that's half our money, but god damn. I would feel a little bit leery putting them in light mechs, because they're so likely to just get a random crit that caused them issue. SRM +2, like, double plus is pretty good. I won't buy anything now until I'm actually, like, getting into redesigning mech mode. So our Panther hasn't been rebuilt, but we do have the new Jenner, I think, which is cool. I'm gonna finish repairing the scaffolding. Let's see what kind of missions we've got kicking around here. Oh, enemy lights consider ejecting true. Oh, that's why. So by default, light mechs are very likely to eject early. Is that it? Okay. You know what? It's kind of cool because it keeps this early game goes by a lot faster here.
Receiving you.
Oh, we can get another pip of gunnery for Dansku.
Training
love that.
Commander.
Confirmed.
And Jebediah as well.
Training.
I don't care what mech you
Yes,
are. I
Commander.
want those pips of gunnery. And we'll let you. Yeah, because we can't get a couple of pips of gunnery, so we'll let Naller just keep saving up for now. But I think because of the ejects, I don't think we're getting quite as much XP. Because I think you get XP... I mean, you get XP per mission, but I think you also get XP per kill. I'm not certain. And being alone is a 20 modifier, I guess 20%. Assuming that's on by default. Okay. Tell you what, guys, we are going to end this stream with a 1.5 star mission here. Ambush convoy, no. Escort is fine. Polar escort. Or polar battle. Not much salvage. But it'll be a little shorter. Well, I mean, I'm gonna end up doing this one here too. But yeah, I'm gonna go for the 1.5 star battle in a polar environment. We're gonna go this way because yeah, going from 2 to 8 to 2 to 10 is really hardly any difference. So we may as well take an extra 100,000 bucks over here. That's gonna be okay. So rather than the spider, Nallard's gonna pilot our new Jenner that we've just assembled here, just a tri-laser thing. So both of our Jenners are tri-laser setups. They have a slight difference in heat efficiency and things. Why is that? Because this Jenner has one fewer heat jump jet, so it can't jump quite as far, but that's gonna be okay. All right, I like it. I thought being alone was a ballistic ejected when alone. It's not. Oh, okay. So it's just I see Far Berserker. Okay. So it's not yet. And I didn't think it was an automatic. I thought it was an increased chance. So the increased chance is there from the start. So they are more likely to bug out if they're alone, and light mechs are even more likely to bug out than others. Cool. That certainly explains what we're seeing. And yeah, because I'm pretty sure with this mod, like when you get to the point later on when you're facing like assault mechs, like those bastards do not like to give up the fight. As it should. Light mechs are usually deployed as scouts and things. They're not really meant to, get out like crazy. Okay, pirate mechs. Let's duke it out.
Everyone, stay frosty.
Stay frosty. Haha, in the tundra environment. What do we have here? Oh, we got some geothermals generating heat. We'll just leap over to the high ground.
Engaging jump jet.
It's over, Anakin! This is just crossing rough terrain as opposed to hot terrain, right? No, I don't know. I think it might be being silly, so.
I soar! On my way.
There we go. And a little something like this. Alright, I do like that we start in a corner. So it's a little easier to hug one side. We've got, I guess, reports over here. They're not very far. So we're probably going to be able to encounter or operate from the top of the ridge here. And they even have a lava field to deal with down there. This is actually a really good area to engage in. I don't like that I can't jump into the forest, but I think this is going to be fine. We'll just jump down to here.
Lifting
I was
off.
going to say, we'll probably get a contact,
We've
which
got
is
company.
okay. And yeah, we'll just engage on the ridge. 4 points of sprint plus being in the forest.
Location confirmed.
And some more over here too. So far we only see the one, which is interesting. It's the bait. What are you anyway? Oh, you're a fire starter. Love the fire starter chassis. This fire starter does not have flamers, but it is set up for melee. The small lasers and the machine guns are all like melee. They'll fire in melee.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I'm going to start by moving the Panther, because it can't fire as is. The others will keep their cover. This has no evasion pips or anything. I do like how cool the Panther looks. Like, it's got a Panther face. Oh, right in the leg! Sport / anti-infantry weapons. Yeah, it's always funny to fight infantry in the tabletop version. So, I mean, I might still want to keep hopping around just to get some blockage, but mostly we just want to kill this guy as quickly as possible. I think I'll go here. I've got partial side cover. I mean, a little exposed, and he's going to want to melee me. This is Kane. We've established he's very aggressive.
Yeah? What can I do you for? Orders?
What can I do for
Whatever,
you?
man. It's Kane. He's very aggressive. He's going to have 4 pips of evasion, which won't matter if I get meleeed. But we're hoping to take this guy out before he acts.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
You know, we spread the damage out. Oh, head hit! Alright, he's going to take his turn. No, he's not. So there's other people taking actions on step 4. This is why he hasn't been moving. And for some reason, the AIs prioritize moving other things first, which I'm not sure is smart, because this guy's sitting here with no evasion pips. Probably should have just GG'd. Ran away. Oh, we destroyed a whole jump jet. Ooh.
Solid connection on that one.
Doesn't have a lot of armor left, but... Now it's his turn. Okay. Machine guns are interesting because each one, they do very little damage, but they all fire multiple times. And so just like with like SRMs and stuff, they're quite nice at trying to generate critical hits. So this looks like a pretty good spot. The alarms aren't going to do much, but the rest of it's going to be
I'm there.
pretty fatalistic. You only have 1 pip of evasion. May as well fire the alarms anyway. Oh, PPC right in the leg. I think this guy's going to get stomped. Wouldn't surprise me if the other mechs are all at the bottom of that cliff there, and oh yeah, and can't really get up. In before Quill boosts my guts all the heck. Okay.
Heading your way.
So that was, I guess, the target, and then there's reinforcements coming in. Okay. Yeah, there was some talk about a trap and whatnot.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I'm gonna reserve and let these guys get a little closer. It might mean they get a shot, but we're still pretty evade over here. So you guys can get closer.
Stay and put for now.
It's like one of those terrible movies, you know?
Yup.
Come at me, bro. This is rough terrain, which is fine. You take more stability damage when you get hit, although it is harder to get meleeed while you're in rough terrain, but well, that's very good. Oh, I can't make it down to the forest. That's too bad. I think I'll just move here. It's only 3 pips of evasion. I guess I don't have to worry about so much heat in this terrain. Never mind. I'll still jump to here. I will jump to here. There we go. You're in medium weapon range.
Time to
But yeah,
fly.
heat's really going to be not an issue here. It is a mech. I was hoping it'd be a vehicle.
Take this.
Not great. You are guarded and you have pips of evasion here, but... Oh! Taking alarm hits. So, yeah, long-range missiles,
Minor
as long
damage,
as
Commander.
one of their
Nothing to
units
see
can
here.
see me, anyone with a long-range missile
your
can
orders,
target.
Skipper?
That is a little focused here. Damn it, Kane, why are you always so aggressive?
Standing by.
You get yourself in trouble, man. Also, I didn't realize no one else would be able to engage here.
Ready to rock.
Well, you can. You've already acted, though. I think what I'm going to do, just in case there's more, I'm going to reserve. Although, I'm used to reserving because vehicles normally move on phase 2 here, but I guess it doesn't matter. You have taken some leg damage, but we'll jump here. We'll get 2 pips of evasion. Is that a range thing? It's about as good as we can get. All right, we'll take some shots at this guy. Ouch. At least it stopped overheating all the time. Well, I mean, on a tundra world, yeah. Like, the problem is, we went from a desert world to a freaking tundra world. It's crazy. Yeah, so we'll jump here. We'll take one indirect shot with the alarm. Vindicator here. 55% chance. We get a lucky shot on the arm. Maybe crit something. Nope.
Waiting for orders.
And then Daniel Dansku over here, unfortunately, isn't going to be able to fight. So we'll just sprint up and be ready for the next round. Got a Panther over there. Ooh, PPC hit! Exposed structure and everything. I think Kane's going to move first here and GTFO.
Waiting for orders.
I have to like it. I mean, it's not as bad as it could be. I would really like to still take shots with you, but yeah, you're too exposed right now. Alright, well, we can get 3 pips of evasion one way or another. I suppose we could do this. And then the question is, so 3 pips of evasion, we're in the forest. We could also brace, but it would be nice to take shots with you. Tell you what, let's vigilance you. Because this is going to give you guarded, so you'll also take less damage. Stacking with the forest, which is good, and then you can still fire.
Firing everything I've got.
He's guarded, but he's got no evasion tips. Right arm destroyed, head hit on the pilot. Might convince him to
Critical hit,
leave.
Commander.
No, not yet. When you're cautious, Kane. I know Kane. What is this Kane retreating? But he's sort of baiting. He's like still leading them forward so that the other mechs on the ridge are going to be able to come up and just like. See?
Yeah,
it's all a plan. All according to plan. If we do this, we got a couple of different fire options. Although we don't have overlapping with the Smerm range. This is a little bit better. But then we got no shot there. Although I guess you're the damage one. Yeah, okay. We'll jump here with Dansku's Panther. We do have vision over this vehicle. That's only medium lasers, so no, we'll focus on this locust. That's fine. In fact, this might be the end of the locust. Oh, right in the right torso. He passed another guts check. I don't know why. If I were him, I might have just said, no, screw this. At some point, Kane might decide to say screw this and eject.
Minimal damage, Commander.
Your own pilots can do it.
Orders.
I'm gonna jump here for the maximum evasion, and we're gonna take another shot on this locust and try to take it out with attention. Nallard. Oh, look at this locust. It's got nothing. How can this guy not eject? He's about to die.
Firing all weapons.
Right leg destroyed. CT destroyed. Yeah, so we're not gonna get a lot of salvage from him, but oh well. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Dun, dun, dun.
Ready to rock.
Ready to rack. And or roll. Well, not both at the same time, because that would be unsafe. I guess I'll do this. We'll just take some PPC shots in some vehicles or something. Looks like this is best on this Scorpion here. We're within medium laser range.
Engaging target.
Boom! Just dies from PPC. Everything else is wasted ammo. I like when it goes like the physics engine goes for the debris, though. That's really satisfying.
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
Okay. So Kane, who's starting to get quite warm, actually. If I run here, I only get 1 pip of evasion, which isn't great, but we'll still be in the forest, and then we get a really good medium laser salvo on this Panther.
Right, Commander.
And we should still lose some heat, so it should be okay.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. Structure exposed. Me running hot since when? I know, right? I know, this is generous. I mean, I'd be very leery to pull off another medium laser, though, with them is the problem. So, and it's fine. So they, you know, they can't necessarily alpha strike every round. I'm happy we moved to a tundra place, though, because this is benefiting us a lot more than I think it helps the AI. What is this vehicle? Oh, that's the LRM source. Yeah, I would like to... Yeah, we're gonna run over here. This should be fine with Mallard's Jenner. we would like to take this out. That's actually a huge source of damage that can hit anyone, anytime, and they're easier to kill, these vehicles.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Especially on these early missions, because they're really not very well armored. Later on, you get some
Good to
vehicles
go.
with crazy armor, but this was not one of them. Yeah, we can go with this. I mean, we're not going to have
Moving
a lot
out.
of invasion in Dansku's Panther, but he hasn't been
Firing
targeted yet.
all weapons.
Oh! Right torso destroyed. Pilot injured, and I think he's alone now.
Critical hit.
Does he leave? Nope. He's not feeling very good. Jebediah might just finish him off here. Can I get like a... There you go. This mech, this
Copy
default
that,
Vindicator, is really hard to bring all the weapons to bear at maximum percentage because they have very strange lack of overlaps.
Copy that.
If ever the Vindicator takes damage, we'll probably make some changes. That was really
Inflicted some
disappointing.
nasty on that some bitch.
Oh, there he decides to leave. Yeah, at that point, he's having to do guts checks every round at that point, and so any scratch is going to probably convince him to leave at some point. Yes, this is modded. Leave Alcor alone. You can do an exclamation mark what game and get a link to the mod list. But I really like those morale checks, and it goes both ways. And later on, especially, it's like it's really hard to convince the AI to leave, and your people are much more likely. So we've taken a little bit of damage on both Jenners. Opposite legs, which is interesting. More Panthers, more fire starters. Let's go ahead. We can actually get a complete, or no, we may already have a piece of a fire starter. I'm gonna grab those anyway. It'd be nice just for variation. We might get lucky with another roll. No, we got a locust bit. Nothing else particularly exciting, but we may have had fire starter bits already. I really like the fire starter chassis. It's one of the greatest light ones. And there's a couple of different variants of the fire starters. I've got it set up right now, so even if I have a mix of different chassis, as long as you've got the number of pieces, you will get one. And I've got it set so it's percentage. So if I have like one type of fire starter, another type of fire starter, another one, then it's just a 1/3 chance of getting each one. But I guess we didn't have any fire starter bits in storage. It's too bad, because I would have really liked to have completed that. Little repair on the Jenner, just a day. Little repair on the Jenner, just another day. Yeah, they're barely scratched, which is really nice.
Always good to see you in ops, Commander.
Well, we're gonna wrap up the live stream here. But, ooh, restricted access. 4 skull mission from the Taurian Concordate. If we were good enough friends with them. Not a lot of reward. Or, no, it won't even let me click it. Oh, that's why. Because I was going to say, that doesn't look like the Taurian Concordate. It's the Draconis Combine. Okay. But it doesn't even let me click on it to see what it is. And it would be somewhere else anyway. But yeah, I'll probably burn through some of this planet. But one of the things, like, you're kind of going to want to push the boundaries a bit. Because you're on a time, if you want to max out your score. So I might not do these half skull missions at this point. Since I've got, you know, a little bit of a base, I've got 6 decent light mechs, I'm really going to want to push towards some of the higher skull missions, hopefully find some more medium mechs to upgrade there, especially if you find any... Oh, see, this is an assassinate. It's only a half skull, but it's an assassinate mission. The person I'm going to assassinate is more likely to be in a slightly higher tier mech, so he might be in a medium mech, for example. And that could be really nice. And that'll be a really high priority of, like, can we convince that guy to eject? Because if we do, and he'll be harder to convince to eject because he's not going to be in a light mech, but if we do, we should be able to get 3 scraps of salvage. Although this mission's got a maximum of 2/10, so we probably won't be able to completely assemble his mech from there, which is too bad. But yeah, there's a lot of like little strategizing about your overall how you're going to proceed through. If you want to max out your score before the score limit ends, and you can keep playing after that. It's fine. Do whatever you want. But Kane, I feel like Kane should have a lot of guts. I think Kane is going to be, and he's probably going to work towards the cooling vents, because it seems like the sort of thing that is going to benefit him the most. So we'll give him the guts right away, so you can get the +1 health, so he's slightly less likely to die. You've got enough points. You could. Oh, you can't even grab those 2 tactics. We'll keep saving that up. Jebediah. Hell, Jebediah should have lots of guts too, right?
Mech warrior training complete.
Ready for orders.
And then Nallard could get the +1 health. I guess we will. At this point, we're starting to invest in a lot of time in these guys. And then Quill still hasn't gotten any experience whatsoever. Oh, I didn't realize that 4 out of 8 berths. I guess I didn't realize my own character doesn't take up one of the berths in the barracks. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. If we were, and it's a little hard to make the decision to like take this guy offline. But I really don't like the way he's built. This default Vindicator. Even like an LRM-5 rack is like, it's such a light little volley. Like, and the thing is, we've got the small laser for some reason. We've never fired it once. And yeah, half the time, either the LRMs are basically useless or the medium lasers are useless. If this had more than one missile hardpoint, I'd be tempted to maybe make this a little bit more missile-y. If he were a little faster, if this Vindicator was a little faster, I could turn him into a half-decent sort of close-range punchy robot, right? Put some SRMs in this slot, keep the small laser, put some more medium lasers, and our goal is going to be to get up in someone's face and shoot them. The problem is it's not a very quick mech. It's not as quick as lights, anyway. If it's anything, it's like a long-range fire platform. Maybe it's almost... I do like that it's got a laser slot in the head, though. That always feels really good. I'm wondering if what we do is we put like a large laser in the left arm. Or if we got another PPC, not that we have one. We don't even have a large laser. Oh, we do have a large laser. We could put it in there and just do long-range fire, direct fire, so you need line of sight, but just plunk at people from a distance. Maybe more worthwhile. Or just load it full of medium lasers, which is awesome all the time, right? Medium lasers are some of the best bang for your buck. Just have 4 lasers, which, I mean, the Jenners are packing 3, but this would be 4 lasers, and it'll still lots of room for heat sinks and much more armor, and just really go with an upfront brawler. Actually, we go 5 lasers, right? Because you can have one in the head. For the sake of argument, if we were to strip this guy down, max out the armor, I guess we'd have to buy more lasers. And I don't know if I want to spend the money on that. Yeah, so we can't even just do it as a trial, but it was like... oh, I guess, right, these lasers are still here. Out of curiosity, if we went PPC and then 3 like lasers, could you even do it? And we don't have enough heat. Like, we'd have to do so much shopping to get this even vaguely viable. So we can't make any changes right now. I mean, I guess one of the things we could do is like a small change. Like, why bother with a small laser if it's literally never been fired? I suppose it might be worth just doing something like putting in the medium lasers over here. Remove the LRMs. Heat efficiency is pretty low, but we could, you know, we could put some heat sinks in here. But then we don't have much armor, so actually it's more like take one of these lasers out. Okay, heat sinking slightly over Alpha Strike. Is this better, though? It takes 6 days to go and do these repairs. The arms are less armored than before, which is a little dicey. It might just be remove the small laser and add a half ton of armor instead. Because why have the small laser at all? I kind of just like that. Oh, you have a web editor for this. Oh, that's quite cool. Oh yeah, I know the Sleepy Awesome. Yes. I think some of the mods I have make the Sleepy Awesome less good because what was it? If you shut down, you don't take heat damage, right? I think that was the abuse with the Sleepy Awesome. Because if you're above your heat limiter bar, you start taking damage. But if you go all the way and max out, your mech shuts down. So I think the idea is, and if you shut down, you don't take heat damage or something. So you just fired enough so that you would shut down every time. You'd spend a turn asleep, then you'd wake up and fire again. The problem is if you're asleep, then people can do cold shots against you, but I think that was the idea. You're more likely to be in SRM range than LRM range. If I want to fire the medium laser, then yes. Now, it's a little tricky. So the minimum range for the PPC is 90, which actually isn't that bad. The LRM medium range, the problem with it is it's 180. And the medium laser, the optimal number is 180, max is 270. If we were to smurm it up instead, yeah, 180. It's exactly the same range as the medium laser. And the PPC is fine operating within that. I kind of like that idea, actually. But so a full smurm 6 on there. It'll need some ammo as well. Maybe not a 6. We might have a little hard time making this work. We might just go with a 4. It's a little lighter. Keep our armor up much, much higher. We don't heatsink everything, but I think that's okay. Because honestly, because this is a direct fire thing, there's going to be a lot of times we may not actually be able to fire everything on this guy. Still, I think this might be an improvement. It's certainly a lot more armored, and probably more likely to get off more of its salvos. Large laser weighs less, produces less heat. Oh, then the PPC? Yes, that is true. But the PPC does do more damage. It's 50 as opposed to 40. And the PPC also has the bonus that it debuffs enemy targeting, which is really nice to have. And technically the PPC is longer range as well. If we had more large lasers, we could consider like a dual large laser guy. And that would be viable with the heat sinks. Oh, right, and the PPC causes stability damage, whereas the large laser doesn't. I think this is an improvement over the previous Vindicator. Should be a lot easier to use.
Right.
Like, whether, you know, he's got, you know, significantly more damage potential or not, I don't know. But he should be significantly easier to use more of his damage potential more consistently. And so what I would do at this point is just fast forward enough for the new Vindicator to come online. We'll also be finishing the repair scaffold, which will decrease the amount of time we need to repair other mechs. I don't think I'll start another project right now because I'm a little concerned about the money. You really do want to upgrade the Argo as quickly as possible, but the money's a bit tight. Anyway, so we'd probably run a mission with that. Anyway, we're going to wrap up the stream at this point. This is a hoot. I hope everyone is okay. Well, I know some people are disappointed there was, again, no Kerbal, but still I'm not always sure what to do with the Kerbal stuff. So we're gonna wrap this up here. Note there is not gonna be a Civilization stream this week. The reason for that, I cannot tell you, but I can tell you that on Thursday, there will be many Civilization videos on YouTube. Many Civilization videos you are not going to want to miss. I cannot give you the details as to what the videos on Thursday for Civilization will be, but you're gonna wanna see them. So prepare for that. I think you'll be very, 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 very pleased. And with that, we're gonna end the stream. I will see you guys, I guess on Saturday for the next live stream. And other than that, I hope you have a lovely week. I'm very excited to be working on things that you guys will see on Thursday. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.